Dreaming of a PhD in Germany, but not sure where to start? Imagine doing cutting-edge research in a country with no tuition fees for PhD students. In the next few minutes, we'll show you exactly how to get there. Hi there, if you're new here, welcome. Today, we're talking about starting your PhD journey in Germany, from that very first email to a professor, all the way to securing funding. I'll walk you through each step in a conversational, no-nonsense way. By the end, you'll know how to find the right professor, write emails that get answers, and set yourself up for success in a German research group. Sound good? Let's dive in. Step 1. Find your research match. First things first, get clear on your research interest. What topic excites you enough for 3 to 4 years of study? Once you know your area, start finding potential supervisors in Germany. How? Browse university department web pages for professors working in your field. Check recent research papers. Whose name keeps popping up? Those are the people you might want to work with. And don't be shy about asking your current or former professors for recommendations. They often know the big names in your area. In Germany, it's common and expected to identify a professor willing to supervise you before you officially apply for a PhD program. So this step is really crucial. Make a short list of maybe 3 to 5 professors whose work truly interests you. Read about their projects and make sure your interests align. This homework will pay off when you reach out, which brings us to step 2. Step 2. Reach out with a great email. This is the moment to introduce yourself. Keep it short, professional, and tailored. In your first email, say who you are, what you've studied, and why you're excited about their work. Mention the research topic or project you have in mind and how it fits with their expertise. Think of it like a mini cover letter. You want to spark their interest quickly. A generic copy-paste email won't cut it. Professors can tell, show you've read their papers or know their current projects. For example, you might write, "I was fascinated by your recent publication on renewable energy storage. It inspired my master's thesis, and I'd love to explore similar research under your guidance." That kind of personal touch can make you stand out. A quick tip: use a meaningful subject line so your email isn't lost. Something like, "Prospective PhD student, inquiry on specific research topic" works well. And always attach your CV and maybe a short research proposal if you have one ready. Be polite and professional in closing, and don't forget to actually ask if they are open to supervising you or if there are openings in their group. Finally, keep it confident and positive. Professors are busy, and they appreciate emails that get to the point. If your email is too long or vague, it might get ignored, so be concise and clear about what you're looking for. Step 3. Ace the follow-up and get accepted. Congrats! Let's say a professor replies. Maybe they want to discuss your ideas in more detail, or even set up a video interview. Don't panic. This is a great sign. Respond promptly and professionally. If they schedule a call, treat it like an informal interview. Be ready to talk about your background and ask a few questions of your own. Show enthusiasm for their research and let your curiosity shine. Here's a quick story. I remember a friend, Sarah, who emailed 5 professors. One replied and invited her to a Zoom chat. She was nervous, but because she had read up on the professor's work, she turned the chat into a lively conversation. A week later, she got an email saying, "Welcome to the team." The lesson? Preparation and genuine interest go a long way. Now, if the professor agrees to take you on, usually the next step is some paperwork. In Germany's traditional PhD path, you'll need an official acceptance or supervision letter from that professor for your application. Essentially, the prof says, "Yes, I'll supervise this person." You're basically in the research group at this point, either informally or with a conditional offer. If it's a funded position, like a research assistant job, you might get a work contract, high five. If not, don't worry. Many students secure a supervisor first and then sort out funding separately, which brings us to our final step. Step 4. Secure your funding, scholarships and more. Germany is generous when it comes to PhD funding. There are government scholarships, university grants, and organizations like the DAAD. Some lucky students have their professor fund them through a research project or a paid position. If that's you, fantastic. If not, it's time to apply for scholarships or external funding. This usually means writing a motivation letter about your research goals and, very importantly, providing letters of recommendation. Start early on this. Ask your previous professors or mentors for recommendation letters as soon as you can. Many scholarship applications in Germany require 2 recommendation letters from professors, typically people who know your academic work well. Choose referees who are enthusiastic about your abilities. It's okay to gently guide them on what points to highlight. "Professor, could you emphasize my research project and my lab skills?" These letters can make a big difference. And remember that letter the German professor gave you, confirming they'll supervise you? You'll include that in your scholarship or university application as proof you have a PhD place. It's like your golden ticket. Lastly, keep an eye on deadlines. Scholarship rounds can be yearly or even seasonal. And don't get discouraged by rejections. They happen. Keep trying and consider multiple funding sources. With a committed supervisor backing you and solid recommendation letters, you have a strong shot. And there you have it. The first steps to landing a PhD position in Germany. From finding the right professor, to writing that convincing email, to securing your spot and funding, you're on your way. If you found this helpful, hit that thumbs up and consider subscribing for more tips on academic and student life. Drop a comment if you have any questions or if you're in the middle of this process. I'd love to hear your story. Thanks for watching, and best of luck on your PhD journey in Germany. You've got this.